we'd like to thank our partners that help make this possible: Dust Pods, Performance Stabilizer, Kegel Racing Automotive, Velocity USA, Dominator Race Products, American Racer Tire, Sanders Brothers Construction, Duck Graphics, and Here to Pray Street Ministry, some of our great partners that help make this possible. And the first ever time, we're going back in time over almost 40 years of Wedge Late Model hot laps here at Carolina Speedway. Hot Rod Lamance off the pace, the 85. He'll pull it in. That's the first time this car has been on the racetrack. Kenny Compton Jr. with one race under his belt in this car. First time he's raced in about, first year of racing in about 6 years. Former Carolina Clash Super Late Model champion back in 2014. These guys will get a few extra laps and hot laps tonight to shake these cars down. Checkered flag out for our first ever session of hot laps for the Southern Wedge Late Model Association here at the Carolina Speedway. These cars will be back July the 5th on Friday night. July the 5th will be our second ever appearance for them. We have added a race, so it's a doubleheader for the Blue Ridge Outlaws and the Southern Wedge Late Model Association. October the 19th at the Livonia Speedway in Georgia. That'll be coming up later this year. So go visit our website and our page for all rules and everything in between, considering the Southern Wedge Late Model Association. Our sister series, the Blue Ridge Outlaws, will be in action tomorrow night at the Lancaster Motor Speedway. Should be a great show, as always, at the long half mile for the Blue Ridge Outlaw Late Models. That'll be tomorrow night at the Lancaster Motor Speedway. The 50 machine, that'll be Chris Dunlap rolling down out of Concord, North Carolina in the number 50. The 21 out of Maysville, Georgia, the OSA Good Mountain Springwater, G. Simpson Trucking, Kenny Harris Grading, Carswell Grading, One Touch Detailing. 21 of the Thriller, Will Harris out of Maysville, Georgia. In the 40, the former Blue Ridge Outlaw champion, the Capital Concrete, H&H Fire and Safety, Huey Family Farms, Barry Wright. That'll be the Iceman, Mike Huey out of Blackstock, South Carolina. Chris Dunlap comes to a stop, and it looks like he'll pull away in the number 50. Mike Huey, he came on second in the inaugural event at the Harris Motor Speedway. The 21, the Will Harris car, was at Harris, but when Adam Smith drove it that night, Chris Dunlap was at our grand opening event at Harris as well back in April, which seemed like an eternity ago, on April the 13th over at Harris Speedway. A few cars that were trying to come tonight but had some different things happening, and keep Eric Thompson. He's going to be driving in the Southern Wedge Late Model Association. His loss of his mother this past week, and they'll be getting that car ready to go. Eric Bynum has trying to get his car tuned up and ready to go, getting everything installed. So once again, go check out Southern Wedge Late Model Association on Facebook. Check out our website as well for all information. And we're getting ready to turn them loose for our second group here tonight here at the Carolina Speedway. Chris Dunlap, some smoke underneath of the 50. It's like no fluid trail in there behind the 50 car, so might be an overflow of fuel or something. It just gets in, and when it gets in the corners, we'll have to check that out. Will Harrison, a Bloomquist chassis, number 21. He'll be on the pole of our second heat race here coming up a little bit later on tonight. Will's been here before with the Blue Ridge Outlaws and looking to use that to his advantage tonight. That 21, Mike Huey, many laps here at the Carolina Speedway. And that completes Hot Laps for the Southern Wedge Late Model Association, presented by Dust Pause Performance Stabilizer, Kegel Automotive, Dominator Racing Products, just some of our few sponsors and supporters. And then we'll come back after many late model heats. We'll have our 2 heats coming up here later on for the